Today on Eagle Nation News, we take to the halls of the high school with an unlikely ally to answer key questions about the upcoming homecoming dance. Who are you asking? Will they say yes? And will someone ask you?
Even after the texting and driving ban was passed, many teens still use their phone to communicate while driving. What problems does texting and driving cause? Reese Ranzer has all you need to know later in the show.
And on another note, Christina Folsom will have Goel Yongo in studio to talk about the new music show and its premiere.
All this and more on Eagle Nation News.
Live from Prosper, Texas, this is Eagle Nation News.
Good afternoon, Prosper High School. Today's Thursday, September 21st. I'm Sola Cantai.
I'm Nico Ray.
And I'm Casey Boston.
We reported earlier this week that Hurricane Maria was expected to hit Puerto Rico, and yesterday it sure did. Casey?
It was reported that yesterday Hurricane Maria hit Puerto Rico and is now said to have left it with 100% loss of power. By the time that the storm hit Puerto Rico, it was Category 4 storm and is showing to weaken as it travels north.
In other news, the Republican Party has released a new repeal plan for Obamacare. It's stated to reduce the Affordable Care Act by granting states greater flexibility, in addition to leaving millions uncovered. Though the repeal is thought to be disruptive to the current Affordable Health Care Act, both parties agree it's too early to make any factual assumptions.
Now we send it over to Blake Rao and Ryan Ranzer, who hit the halls of Prosper with none other than a magic 8-ball to ask students key questions about the upcoming homecoming dance.
Thanks, Sola. I hit the halls to answer the question that most wonder during homecoming season.
Will that special someone say yes, or will they say no?
Lucky for you, our Magic 8 Balls have all the answers.
So are you going to homecoming this year?
Well, listen, I already bought a $1,200 dress, so...
Yeah, it looks like you're not going.
So who are you going to ask the homecoming this year?
Gotta say my girlfriend.
What do you think she'll say?
I think it's gonna be a pretty solid yes.
Well, let's see about that. Outlook good.
So do you think your girlfriend will like your proposal?
She's not my girlfriend.
So are you going to homecoming this year?
No, I'm going to my sister's wedding.
Is that really more important than homecoming? It said yes.
Do you think your date will say yes or no?
Yes.
Let's find out. Absolutely. Man, you got lucky.
So who are you asking to homecoming this year?
Addie McAllister.
Think she'll say yes?
Well, let's see.
Better not tell you now.
So are you going to homecoming this year?
I don't really know if I'm gonna get asked.
Turn around.
Will you go to homecoming with me?
Yes.
Well, I don't know who I'm taking yet, but you'll probably catch me wearing this Gucci tie. You think you're going with anyone, Ryan?
Ask again later.
Well, I guess we'll see. Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Blake Rao.
And I'm Ryan Ranzer.
Thank you, Blake and Ryan. When we come back, Reese Ranzer has tips and tricks on ways you can all reduce distracted driving.
Any student interested in traveling to London, Paris, Florence, and Rome this summer, please attend an informational meeting on Monday, September 25th from 6 to 7 p.m. in the LGI. If you cannot attend and are interested, please see Ms. Robinson in room 1126.
For tomorrow's weather, the skies will be partly cloudy with a high of 92 and a low of 70. While it will still be hot, try to get outside and enjoy your day off. For your fast forecast, I'm Tyler Winden.
On September 1st, Texas legislature passed a law banning texting and driving, but there are other ways to get distracted while on the road. Reporting on the types of distracted driving and their negative effects is Reese Ranzer.
Each day in the United States, approximately 9 people are killed and more than 1,000 injured in crashes that are reported to involve a distracted driver. Some states even made a law to not use handheld devices while driving, but that doesn't stop some people from doing it. 2 high school students tested to show just how difficult texting and driving is, even on an arcade game. Bryce Chatterton and Kason Mullins decided they were up for the challenge and were ready to begin. The object of the test was they each had to drive the race car and text each other at the same time.
Yeah, it was pretty difficult to text and drive even when we were playing the game. I was trying to text my buddy Bryce, and it was pretty difficult. I can't even imagine what it would be like in a real car.
They had me go to main event and see if I could text Kason back while driving on the little game, and it was probably one of the most difficult things I've done in my entire life, you know. Even with the game, it was really difficult. Last summer I was in a car accident and the driver was texting, and yeah, I almost died. So don't text and drive.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott just recently signed into law a measure that bans texting while driving across the state.
This new law doesn't just include texting, it's any data. So you can't use it to check something on the internet or social media or anything like that. It's supposed to be hands-free at all times.
Keep in mind this new law and be safe while you are driving. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Reese Ranzer.
Thank you, Reese. After the break, Christina Folsom will interview Go Yanko on the premiere of our newly aired music show.
Class rings can be ordered on September 26th during lunches only and on September 27th during lunches until 6 p.m. in the cafeteria. It's time to order Homecoming Mums and Garters, sponsored by the Prosper tennis teams. You can custom order any mum or garter through the Mum Shop in Plano. There will be samples at all lunches starting September 21st. To audition for the Prosper High School Talent Show, sign up on September 28th during Eagle Time. Auditions are during the school day on October 4th.
So far, Eagle Nation Network has debuted 2 shows, Eagle Nation News and Game Time. Here in studio with Go Yango, a member of another one of Eagle Nation Network's new shows, is Christina Folsom.
Welcome back, I'm Christina Folsom, and today I'm here with Goal Yango, one of the producers of our new music show, On Another Note. Thank you for coming on the show today. So Goel, music is something that you're very passionate about. So what are some of the contributing factors that led you to want to produce this show?
I just really had a passion for music, and I really just wanted to share that with everyone.
All right, so the first episode was already uploaded to Eagle Nation News' YouTube channel. So what else should students expect to see throughout the rest of the year?
For sure, more artists, more creativity, and just really more music.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming on the show today. We're definitely looking forward to seeing what else y'all have to offer. And like I said, the first episode is uploaded to the Eagle Nation News YouTube channel. Sola.
Thank you, Christina. Now we take a blast to the past as Casey Boston reveals what Prosper students chose as their favorite childhood TV show.
I wanted to kick it back to our childhood and see what cartoon shows that you favored most. So yesterday I tweeted out asking what your favorite childhood cartoon show was. The options were between Scooby-Doo, SpongeBob, Powerpuff Girls, and Looney Tunes, with only a 1% difference in first and second was Scooby-Doo, and it came out with a win with 37% of the votes. In second was SpongeBob with 36%, in third was Looney Tunes with 18%, and in last was Powerpuff Girls with 9% of the votes. Well, to keep up with more polls and updates, be sure to follow us on Twitter at Eagle Nation News and turn on our post notifications.
Thank you, Casey, but I'm honestly kind of disappointed to see that Powerpuff Girls only had 9% of the votes, so they came in last.
That's double, that's half of what Looney Tunes had, and I'm surprised by that. I expected Looney Tunes to get first.
Well, I think we can all agree that Scooby-Doo is clearly the most overrated show in that list.
Now for a quick sports update. Prosper plays Lake Dallas home 5:30 p.m. in the Eagles Nest.
Prosper football will not be playing this week because it is a bye week.
And now we have the NHS election results. Emily Ray is secretary.
Vice President is Cole Show.
And President is Megan Cummings.
Now let's take a look at the meeting schedule going on today. TSA meets during Eagle Time at 11:51, and bowling team meets at 6:30 in the LGI. Juniors, if you did not get your class ring packet, there are extras in the front office and AP office.
Stop by the library to find out more about the Anthology Project. Deadline for submissions is Friday, September 29th.
This year's homecoming dance is on October 14th. Formal dress code will apply, and there will be pictures, snacks, and masquerade masks for sale. The dance is in the cafeteria from 8 till 11 p.m. Once you leave the dance, you will not be allowed back in.
One last thing, during Eagle Time, there are snacks available at both ends of the building and in the foyer.
Well, that's going to do it for our show today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Casey Boston.
I'm Nico Ray.
And I'm Sola Cantai. Live long and prosper.